When we started filming Hostile in 2020, the world was upended by the global pandemic. We delved into the impact the pandemic was having on migrant communities in the UK and found that it spoke to the larger hostile environment they are forced to live in. We told the story of the impact that hostile environment immigration policies have had for years, treating those who come to the UK as less deserving of dignity and humanity than its citizens.
It's really about the Home Office trying to be as harsh as possible to meet their migration targets and push out as many people as possible.
If they are born here, if they are bred here, they spent 7.5 years of their life in this country, what does not make them British? However, when it comes to government, their perception of society as a whole is quite different. I don't know what they believe in, but they don't believe in this.
They haven't seen the people firsthand. We have. It's like they're family to us now, It's like, even if they call us middle of the night, we probably just go.
In the 3 years since the film's release, we have run a successful impact campaign funded by the UK arm of the Ben & Jerry's Foundation.
Thank you all very much. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you.
But despite having had 3 Prime Ministers since filming, the hostile environment continues. On 6th of September 2022, Liz Truss became the first of these Prime Ministers to take office.
I completely agree with the Rwanda policy. I've worked very closely with Priti Patel on it, and we need to have further reforms in the United Kingdom to make sure that we can really stop illegal immigration.
There are reports this morning that suggest because of the legal action in which you weren't successful at the High Court, there could be as few as 7 people on that flight today. Is that accurate?
Her tenure ended after just 45 days, and on 25th of October 2022, Rishi Sunak became Prime Minister number 2.
The Rwanda scheme will ensure we have a deterrent. That means if you come here illegally, you won't be able to stay and you will be removed. And I've been very clear, I won't let a foreign court stop us from getting flights up and running and establishing that deterrent.
I'm very stressed, he tells me. I don't know what to do. All I can think about is Rwanda.
Mr. Sunak, can you really unite the party now?
A Tory-weary country to run and a rejuvenated Labour Party to face.
See if he can finally find somebody, anybody, anywhere to vote for him and call a general election now.
Sunak did call a new election, and it soon became clear that immigration would be a key issue.
What will you do with them? It's a simple question.
His plan is
What will you do with them?
They need to be processed at the moment.
Processed?
They're not. These
which
claims
means giving
are not being
which,
processed.
to be clear, will mean most of them will be given asylum.
And as Big Ben strikes 10, the exit poll is predicting a Labour landslide.
Labour won back power after 14 years in opposition, and on 5th of July 2024, Keir Starmer became our 3rd Prime Minister since filming ended.
We did it! Change begins now. The Rwanda scheme was dead and buried before it started. It's never been a deterrent, and I'm not prepared to continue with gimmicks.
Although Starmer's election as Prime Minister was hopeful to begin with, Labour's lack of clear direction and vision when it comes to immigration has seen these hopes dry up.
The number of asylum applications has reached a record high, up here more than 108,000. You have to go all the way back to 2002 for the previous peak.
The only way to stop that is to smash the gangs that are running this vile trade. We have to smash those gangs. It is my personal mission to smash the people smuggling gangs.
Instead of seeking ways to strengthen the asylum system and provide legal pathways and safer routes to save lives, Starmer seemed to play by the same Conservative Party playbook.
Why should anyone believe anything you say anyway?
And Labour now faces another issue. Their inconsistency has played into the hands of Farage's reform and the rise of the far right.
Keir Starmer said he'd smash the gangs. Well, here we are, 9 months on, and 30,000 people, nearly all young men, have crossed this stretch of water.
Nigel Farage's Reform UK party has widened its lead. One new poll this week puts the party out in front of Labour and the Conservatives.
The principle that you take people back to from whence they came is the point that I'm trying to make.
He knows the Reform UK threat is real. And he's chasing their voters. And you can tell this in recent announcements.
Reform's rise has forced Starmer's hand on immigration, leading to stricter enforcement.
For the very first time, migrants arriving via small boat will be detained and returned to France in short order.
It's hard talk about immigration and living on an
island of strangers.
Island of strangers. And some have been really quick to compare this to Enoch Powell's infamous River of Blood speech, in which Powell talks of white British people becoming, quote, strangers in their own country.
Tommy Robinson, a former BNP member who founded and then left the far-right EDL party, told those assembled here in Whitehall that they were part of a cultural revolution. Police said around 110,000 people attended. Over proceedings today was cast the long shadow of controversial Conservative influencer Charlie Kirk, shot dead while speaking at a Utah university on Tuesday.
The hostile policies we have in the UK can be seen globally.
Under pressure from the White House, immigration agents known as ICE are intensifying deportation efforts in LA.
We're tracking down the illegal alien criminals, we're detaining them, and we are throwing them the hell out of our country. We have no apologies.
Whilst the war in Ukraine has added to a global refugee crisis, the tone set by the perpetrators and their apologists is one of cruel indifference.
Sometimes you're better off letting them fight for a while and then pulling them apart.
Hostile was made to highlight the harsh conditions migrants live under. Now our leaders purposefully create conditions for forced migration with no intention of alleviating the suffering.
The world is looking on in horror at the scenes from Gaza. And now Netanyahu's ministers want to lock the whole population of Gaza into effectively a giant prison.
Gaza, it's right now a demolition site. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it too. We'll own it.
Netanyahu also added, I think President Trump had a brilliant vision. It's called free choice. You know, if people want to stay, they can stay. But if they want to leave, they should be able to leave.
In a region precious short of good news, there was a collective sense of joy today.
Now at last, not only for Israelis, but also for Palestinians, the long and painful nightmare is finally over.
Ordinary people across the globe are caught between warring factions, trapped by oppressive regimes, stuck in failed countries. They simply want the chances we take for granted. Politics must change.